Hello. Hello. Today we're working with Mega Altaria, as you can see on screen. I just put something together that looked like it would be pretty good. Haven't tried it at all, so this is our first experiment. I think it's going to be pretty strong, though. I've seen some other variants of the Altaria deck, and they're pretty good. But I threw in the Sylveon here to draw cards, which is like the name of the game. So let's just see how it goes. If I can remove the correct image so that you guys can also see the game that I'm playing, would be pretty cool. Nope, that's not the right one. There we go. My Stream Deck keys used to just be able to show and hide that. I don't know why things broke there, but it's all good. Hey, Jeff the Carrot King, what's going on? What is going on? Pretty horrendous start for us. Oh, just kidding. We can draw cards immediately. This deck is very much scared of red card and Mars. Pretty much all over the place. Because we're drawing cards the whole time. There's no reason not to. Pretty much drawing cards the whole time. The only thing we have to worry about is I'm going to leave one spot open for... We have a Sableye that could help us prevent some Oricorio. And I know this deck can run Oricorio in it, even though it's not lightning. Hey, Captain Cheeks, what's going on? Not too much. Not too much is up today. Not too much is up. Just another work day, you know? Just another work day. I had soccer last night. We lost. It was miserable. I've got soccer tonight. I think we're gonna lose again. It's gonna be miserable again. And yeah, that's the summary. That's the update. All right, there's the Sableye. So I do want to put the Sableye down. On the off chance we have to deal with an Oricorio. I guess we charge Sylveon because that's the card that we have right now. Sure. I'm assuming they just have the Frog. What's crazy to me is people are still running this deck in random matches. It's random matches, like maybe chill just a little bit on the random matches, you know? Maybe take a breather on random matches just for a second. You don't necessarily need to run Greninja Giratina. Literally GG in the name, by the way. Literally GG by name. Oh. What else? What else do I have going on? Not much. It's really just work. It's just another work day, you know? Nothing too special about it. Nothing too special about it. What's going on, Globster? I can draw cards here, which is cool. I'm gonna do that. I didn't connect to TikTok chat because I'm a scrub, and I didn't connect to any TikTok chat whatsoever. Hey, Guido Nation, what's going on? Can't stay long because of work. Just wanted to stop by. Hey, appreciate you. Nice zip up today. Thank you. This is actually this is a Linus Tech Tips hoodie is what it is. The old LTT special. I don't watch nearly as much of LTT as I used to, Linus Tech Tips, but they have pretty good merch. They've got pretty good merch. Pretty good merch. I'm going to draw cards, I guess. Sorry, my brain's like turning off for a moment. Sabrina's there, but I don't really care. Actually, I guess I do. I'm going to Sabrina and take points. Sabrina and take a point, and then Altaria is ready to like finish it up. Bubble Legend. What are you doing with yourself? A long time no see. For real, though. For real, though. An OG. Actually. I can't even remember the last game I streamed that you were there, you were watching. That has to be, whew, was that 10 years ago? I'm an engineer now. Let's go. Let's go. Congratulations. I mean, it had to be like 8 years ago, right? I mean, it's an insane amount of time. Like Globster, Notable Globster, Captain Cheeks, Jeff the Carrot King, you guys have been around for a minute. But Bubble Legend was like OG. Like back when I was streaming Call of Duty and no one was watching. Way back when my like setup was just a disaster. You were here during the Katsukity capture card days though, right? There was Pokemon content. It was still Pokemon content back then. Hey, good morning, Evane. What's going on, Mason? Back when like Smash Bros came out. Yeah. It has been a minute. It has been a minute. We just won a game, by the way. I didn't even notice. Hey, Alright, thanks for the follow on Twitch as well. I'm assuming you're popping over from YouTube. Probably just to tell me that the YouTube chat is not working, because I don't see any YouTube chat, but that's pretty standard for YouTube, though. Pretty standard for YouTube, though. Following since 2016? Sheesh. Yeah, that's a minute. That is a minute to be following. 2016. Alright, I got research, which is cool. We are getting slappy knuckles. I don't like that. Not a fan of that, I'll tell you that right now. We have May, which is nice. $2016. What was I even doing with my life in 2016? That's a crazy time. Where actually was I in 2016? Where was I actually on 2016? I think so. When did I graduate high school? Dude, I can't. My brain's not even braining right now. It's wild. All right, I have an Altaria. Altaria has to go back here for sure. I can just Pokeball, right? Pokeball to stack the bench. Put down the Eevee. Get energy on Mega Altaria. I'm not gonna May yet because we may want to. We may want to May into Sylveon EX. Had to be in college at least. Yeah, it was definitely college. It was definitely college. I was just trying to do the math. I think I think it might have been just out of college. That might have been post-college. When did I graduate college? Dude, I can't even remember. I literally can't even remember. 2016, 2011. I think I graduated high school in 2011. I'm pretty sure I graduated high school in 2011. I took about 5 years to graduate from college, like 4.5 years to graduate from college. I took like an extra semester. So I think probably just graduated college. I don't think I need Sableye at all. I'm gonna May here. For sure. Nerd doesn't even know when he got his nerd diploma. Listen, don't, okay? All right, well, this can definitely go back. And I don't think we need the Sableye. I don't think we need the Sableye, so I'll do that. Unfortunately, I would have to retreat here, and there's no X speed in this deck, so I can't get out. With the Swablu. There's no reason to really do extra damage either. I'm just gonna put this down. Get the energy here. What was doing extra chip damage? Oh, leap over. Oh, so I have to get out then. Good thing I actually looked. Because I guess I have to do this then. Nice. I love that Sableye's getting played. Sableye is in this deck. It's just a really good counter to Oricorio. That's literally the main reason it's in this deck, is to take care of Oricorio. You want to switch something in. I hate it here. I guess we put Swablu back in. We need some healing. I don't know. Is there healing in this deck? Show current deck. What do we got here? There's a PCL. There's Pokemon Center Lady in here. Hey, Ghostify, what's going on? I'm pretty good. How are you? Titanium, hello. But do you still even play Pokemon? Do you play any Pokemon? Because there's gonna be, we're gonna have some like, when Pokemon Champions comes out, we're gonna be doing the thing, you know? We're gonna be playing a whole bunch of Pokemon Champions. I'm literally giving up multiple points here for no reason, by the way. I'm actually throwing. Bubble with the Prime sub, let's go! You got ZA? Let's go. There's about half of my playthrough of ZA on YouTube. I'm still trying to... I need to find more time to stream it and actually beat the game. Down to team build again, let's go. Alright, what am I doing here? I can finally knock out this Absol, but then we are getting hit for big damage, which I don't like. I don't need any extra damage at the moment. That's enough, right? Yeah, so let's research. If we can get into PCL sometime soon, that would be cool. It like skipped that animation. Did anybody else notice that? I'm not going to put these guys down yet. Let's just knock this thing out. I'm taking 20. I'm taking another 20. Plus 80. We are getting scarily low on the Mega Altaria, but it should be okay. But yeah, when Pokemon Champions comes out, we're going to go pretty hard on Pokemon Champions. They finally pull full art Professor Oak. Yes, I have a full art Professor Oak. And then I went and bought another one. Pokeball, go. I did splurge on my first big boy paycheck, got a PS5, so I've been playing exclusives I couldn't before. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I'm pretty much only a PC gamer at this point. I have a Switch 2 just for Nintendo games that won't come to Steam ever. But red card, perfect. Give me a Sabrina, dude. Just give me the Sabrina. Red card me straight into Sabrina, and I'll feel so much better about everything. Nah, okay. All right, this is a problem now. We have to figure this out. Oh, never mind. We don't have to figure anything out because PCL saves the day, I think. I'm pretty sure we go PCL, and then I can drop energy on the Sylveon, and we can just pretend we don't have another basic and smack. Although I think if they get first hit on us with this Darkrai, we still kind of lose, though. Right? Because we're not doing it. We're not knocking this thing out. I didn't realize they put a cape on it and everything. It's kind of a bad time. Appreciate the Bezos bucks, though, Bubble. I'll have to go. We'll have to go rip a pack. That is tradition around here. If we're playing Pokemon Pocket and a sub comes through, we have to open a pack for it. Wasn't expecting Sony to release their exclusives in hindsight. Should have built the PC, but that's all right. Yeah, they are doing away with a lot of exclusive stuff. Like, everything is going everywhere. Phylon, thanks for the follow on TikTok. Appreciate you. I'm probably saying your name wrong, but... I thought you were younger than me? Oh, no, Sergio, dude. I'm old. I'm so old, it's kind of crazy. I guess we have to get out here, and then they're just going to Cyrus us and we lose. I don't really see another way out. They already have a singular point, which is pretty bad. We have to do this into that. And then we just have to cross our fingers that that Cyrus is not in their hand. I'm going to draw cards just because. If there's anything to draw, that's what I thought. There's nothing. Okay. Hit for 70. Now, if they don't have Cyrus, we win. The other option would be Sabrina and then leave the Eevee sit there, and that would also stall to give them more time to pull the Cyrus. I'm so old, I watched movies on VHS and recorded songs on cassette that played over the radio. Oh no, don't say that, Captain Cheeks. Don't even say that. Don't even say that. Oh man. I don't know that I ever really listened. I definitely watch movies on VHS. I don't know that I ever really listened to songs on cassette. I did have one of those cassette converters that lets you plug in 3.5 millimeter like headphone jack into your phone or something. I had one of those for a while. Now we need the Cyrus. We actually just win though, right? We go here, like this, looking pretty good. Hey, Bearded Steak, what's going on? Doing pretty good, doing pretty good. Yeah, let's go. Let's go, let's go. That's a GG's, that's a GG's. What else? I guess my first form of music was probably that I really got, I mean, to be fair, when I was like 4, I had a mini record player. It was a record player, like a box like this. And then the records were like, they're mini records. And I had a collection of like just old stuff. I played music on that. I don't think I ever really did any cassette stuff. I skipped and then I went right to CDs. I do remember pirating allegedly pirating just a ton of music back in the day. Totally remember doing that. 100%, allegedly, you know? And then, what else? There was Zune. Zune was a whole generation early. Zune was so close, man. Zune, if Zune came out with their subscription model, like 5 years later, they would be like better than the iPod. Zune had it. They were too soon, you know? They were just too soon. Because Zune had a beautiful hardware, beautiful interface even. The problem was their big push was for subscription-based music. And at that time, subscriptions were like unheard of. Like if you had if you were subscribing to something, it was like serious. It was like a big deal at that time. Like people just didn't subscribe to stuff back then. There was no monthly payments. I really think Zune was just a little bit too early. If they had come out like, I don't know, maybe 5 years later when like Netflix and all that stuff like normalized the subscription, I think Zune could have been huge. They were just too early. Look at all these cards we're gonna draw. It's kind of wild. It is kind of wild. I don't know that I need to Sabrina here. Do I need to Sabrina here? Probably not. Do I sing? Do I sing or do I just evolve? I guess we'll sing. We'll take the 25% of it potentially helping us. I could also Sabrina and sing. That doesn't buy me much. I think we professors. And then we sing. And if we get lucky with a double sleep, like that'd be pretty sick, but... Alright, there's one. There's one. That means they at least can't splashy toss us, you know? Can you retreat while asleep though? You can retreat, so they could probably just retreat while asleep, right? They just retreat into Manaphy here. That's a fair point. If they transition solely to a music service and ditch the hardware, even if they kept the hardware, I think they were just too early with the music service. Because I think like everything Zune had going on was pretty good. I think people just weren't ready at that time to subscribe to something like music. I remember having mini song players that played part of a song. Oh, like they had like little square cartridges you could plug in. Can't retreat? Oh, nice. Then we're in a good spot here. Because now we can go Mega. We can even double Mega. I mean, kind of why not, right? Sabrina's still kind of irrelevant. The C is also kind of irrelevant at this point. We have so many cards. We actually have too much draw power in this deck. I wish there was some energy generation we could have here. Hit clips. Yeah, that was it. The little tiny square, whatever they were. That was a thing. That was a thing. Zune could have been Spotify in a different timeline. 100%. Yeah, 100%. I think Mega Altaria might be one of my favorite Megas so far. Very consistent. Yeah, I mean, I think it's the support for Psychic. Like, the draw power with Sylveon's great. Even Lucia's doing crazy stuff for the Mega Altaria. I kind of want to try an Arceus variant, though. Arceus, however you say it. Because I think Mega Altaria is just, like, another version of that. I can Sabrina and take lives, but how much damage are we doing? 130 is not enough. It's not enough. So I'm just going to stack more energy back here and take another... Yeah, but I'm tempted to try the Arceus version just because it's... I guess you just need more energy generation. I don't play TCG. Can I still side spam in this? I have no idea what you mean by that. Literally no idea what side spam means. But this is TCG Pocket. It's kind of like an easy little intro to the TCG space. Yeah, that's a GG. We just Sabrina here. Dahlia Village OST is so soothing. I know. Man, I really just want to play Final Fantasy IX. Hey, Vincent, thanks for the follow, by the way. Records, cassettes, CDs, iPods, and now just any medium. I had a... What was it? It wasn't a Sony Walkman, but it was like a Sony Walkman. It was just like a circle MP3 player. I loved that MP3 player. That is where all my alleged pirating of music happened. Allegedly, I had maybe downloaded some music that I didn't own. Maybe allegedly. Chek, you don't play VGC? I watch a little bit of VGC. I don't play nearly as much as I should. It's gonna be a whole learning experience again when I go into Pokemon Champions. Side spam Yumi, is that like are you talking like we have Eevee or Swablu here? Probably Swablu. Put Eevee on the bench. Although I could evolve straight away and then get the cards. Maybe I do that instead. Are you talking about what's the psychic move that hits both? That hits both, and then you get supercharged with if you have psychic terrain going on? Or it only can hit both if you have psychic terrain going on? What's that move? I just watched Wolf Glick play Shady Penguin, and they have like a draft, like a VGC draft league. Expanding Force. That's it. Okay, yeah, all right. I did know that. All right. I was in the right spot. Expanding Force. I was in the right place. My brain was there. I'm just a little slow, that's all. My brain was in the right place. Expanding Force. All right. I'm gonna put this here. This deck could use an X speed. I'll put it out there. Professor's Research. Can't evolve yet. Been watching the Draft League too. I'm rooting for Pokemon. Oh, let's go. I used to watch a lot of his like showdown content, but I haven't watched him play in a minute. I watch a lot of Shady Penguin playing Radical Red. I'm secretly like vicariously living through him playing Radical Red. I would love to play some Radical Red. I picked up did I put this down or no? I guess I will. I picked up PokeRogue.net yesterday, and I was playing that for a minute. I started an endless run. I started an endless run. I think I still failed. I failed at like round 160 or something on PokeRogue. That'd be a fun stream game too, I think. All right, I'll put this over here. We have May. I don't really need a May. I don't really need a May. But I might just do it anyways in case we can go straight into Sylveon. Let's do this. I'll go like that. There's the Sylveon. I will return Altaria and Sableye, I guess. Sure. And now I can play this and draw more cards. We kind of ended up in the same spot, maybe with one extra card there, but it was worth. Why is Mega Altaria good? It feels lackluster compared to the other Megas. So it's good because, first of all, 2 energy. 2 energy is reason number 1. Reason number 2 is that it only requires it's a stage 1 instead. Like a lot of the megas, like if we're talking about Blaziken and stuff, you have to evolve 3 times. But if they get the Blaziken online, we could still get wrecked. The other reason is psychic support though. There's like Sylveon with draw power. You've got just good cards that really support psychic really well, which helps a lot. Helps a lot. But yeah, I'm kind of in agreement with you. If you just look at just Mega Altaria alone, the other Megas look better. I also even think Arceus, or Arceus, however you say it, RCCX, is kind of just budget Mega Altaria, and it doesn't cost you 3 points in a lot of ways. So there is that. There is that. Mars. I did think about the Mars. I probably should have. They have so many cards over there. I'm a sucker for like sitting on Mars until the very end, until I get like they take something out, and then I can actually take them down to 1 card. Yeah, the burn does it too. We don't need this flip. We don't need this flip. A bit sad about that. A bit sad. But now we go Altaria. And I could... Oh, wait, where's our Sabrina? Did we already use it? No, Sabrina's still in the deck. Okay, I guess we hit. Put the Swablu down. And energy has to go here. I can Mars now. Down to 1 card, which is cool. Kind of a turn too late because they already got their Blaziken online. But we're doing big damage here. Like, we're doing 130. They could have, what is it, a Lily? And heal out of this. And then we cry. We just cry if that happens. PCL doesn't do it. If they top decked a Lily, we're in trouble. Other than that, we're in a great spot. This deck is good. They top deck a Lily. They have 2 cards. 2 cards, dude. 2 cards and they top deck a Lily. Get out of here. What a crime. I cannot believe we Mars them down to 1 card. They were 1 and 8. 1 and 8, and now we lose, I think. I'm pretty sure we just lose now. PCL doesn't get me up and away out of range. I'm not doing enough damage. I don't have a Giovanni. There's not much I can even do here. You can get burned. Oh yeah, you can get burned. I guess we have to do this. But like, what does that do? What does that even do for us? Kind of nothing, right? It kind of does nothing. The only thing that lives is other Mega Altaria. Is there any card that can get us out of this? Maybe Sabrina. We did not use Sabrina yet. So I guess what we have to do is just retreat here into other Mega. My kingdom for Giovanni. Oh, I would love a Giovanni. We're not going to PCL. I will put energy here. We're going to Lucia. I don't think there's any monsters left for it to pull. Lucia pulls 2 basics that have 50 or less HP. So in this deck, that's both EVs and both the Swablu. I think our only hope here is Sabrina. Oh, Flame Patch wins the game then, I think. No, because they threw it. That energy needed to go on something in the back. Probably the Entei in the back. 50-50 to top deck Sabrina, by the way. 50-50. Okay, we have Sabrina. This is all we can do. We Sabrina here. They give us Entei, and now they need Leaf. They need a Leaf. Or I guess another Flame Patch. Dang, they have other Flame Patch. They'll have the other Flame Patch. That's what's going to happen here. We can't one-shot the Entei, but they can't retreat it either. So we're still like in an okay spot. I didn't know CCG had status. Oh yeah, it has status. Let's go. They don't have it. Let's go. That was a sketchy game though. That was a sketchy game. We just barely pulled that one out. That was a sketchy, sketchy game. The Mars was huge. The Mars was massive. Down to 1 card. That was a good game. Decklist, yeah. Let's check that out. That's a screenshot. That was a clutch victory. It was close. It was close. Their mistake was the flame patch on the bird. What they needed to do, wait, where's the other one? I need to put these at the top so I can get rid of them straight away. What they needed to do there was put the energy on the Entei and then flame patch for their chicken's attack, because then they could have retreated the Entei back out and they would have been in a much better spot. Hey, Jimmy, what's going on? We can go May right now and hope for a Sylveon. Perfect. 2 Sylveons. What's better than 1 Sylveon? 2 Sylveons. We'll take the pretty one. Thank you very much. This deck has a lot of supporter cards. I'm tempted to take out the May and try communication, but May is just more consistent by like a lot. By like a lot. It's a little annoying that TikTok chat is not connected right now. So I apologize, TikTokers. For whatever reason, it's not coming through on my chat app. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Getting Sabrina there is upsetting. It is upsetting. But I think we leave the Sableye go down. This deck doesn't have Oricorio anyways, and that's kind of what it's here for. So I'm going to do something like that. Actually, hello. Oh, Sabrina. Are getting smacked. Not a fan of that. We don't do enough damage here, which is big sad. This Lucario is going to beat us up. We do get to draw cards, which is cool. Into other Sableye professors. Do I need to do anything else? No, we're just more professors. Pretty fine. There's a Swablu. Love to see that. There is a world where we put this energy on the Swablu. I actually think I live in that world, if I'm real honest. If I'm real honest, I think we live in the world where we put this energy on the Swablu. This might be a throw. Might be a throw. We'll find out together. It's this world. This is the world. Vibe Check says this is the world. I think that's good. I think it's better than doing the damage. We one-shot a Hitmonchan. I'm not afraid of you at all. I'm not afraid of you at all. What I would be afraid of is a Cyrus after we let them damage our Sylveon here. That's gonna be the problem. Or red card. They could red card us immediately. The Pocket Hub. The Pocket. That sounds like a legitimate place to be. I don't know if I like the sound of it. The PocketHub.in. We're not advertising. Nope. Nope. Not talking about that anymore. It's not as bad as it sounds, but it's still not great. It's like, it looks like one of them was like a handbag collection. It just sounded like a legitimate name, you know? Do you want to duel? Nah. I pretty much just stick to random matches. All right, we go like that. We get the heck out of here. I think I'm gonna PCL. Yep. Drop Sableye down to make sure we're doing enough damage. And that's probably a good game. They're going to struggle to come back from this. I mean, they kind of can't do anything. They have to sack. I think the Altaria just kind of beats this deck now. Yeah, they have to sack Tyrogue. I don't even know what else they could bring in that would help them. It's kind of a tough scene. It is kind of a tough scene. Hey, thanks for the heart. Appreciate you. Yeah, they're kind of cooked. Sabrina does it. Deck list? Yeah. That's the deck list. It's pretty good. Pretty darn good. We have to wait for this person anyways. They're like chilling. They're big chilling. I don't know. They're scared, I think. I think they're realizing that they have nothing for this Mega Altaria, to be honest. They kind of have nothing for the Mega Altaria. We can't Sabrina anymore, which is good for them. I guess I just energize Sylveon and take another point. Let Spraggles cook. What does Spraggles make this deck? I mean, this deck is easy peasy. I mean, it's pretty easy to spot that this is a deck that works. I haven't watched any Spraggles content in a minute. That's not true. I have his book, his not pocket content. I have his isn't he doing a Pokemon Unite tournament? Like today or something, or soon. What's the purpose of Sableye other than a bench filler? So it's mostly for Oricorio because it does 70 damage with 2 energy. So with the 2 energy allow us to one-shot an Oricorio. Otherwise, I'd have to, I don't know, I'd have to have something else there that's a basic. Yeah, it's mostly for an Ori counter, but it also works nicely as a bench filler. Kind of serves both. Kind of serves both. The ability reads, if you want to know what it actually does, the ability reads like, the attack fails if you can't discard a card. Like you have to discard a card each time you attack with it. Yeah, like here. This is like we need the Oricorio now. Or sorry, we need the Sableye now. Which of course now we probably won't draw it because that's usually how it goes, but you try to build a Wailord deck. Ooh, there's the Sableye. I did pull my first Wailord this morning. I need a second one though before I build a deck. I have a Wailord that I got from one of my free packs this morning, but I would need a second one. I just had to watch one more game. There you go. It was coming up. It was coming up. It was foreshadowing. It was foreshadowing. I'm like pretty tempted to drop Mars for X speed. Just because I like the pace. The pace of this deck is very fast. The pace of the deck is very, very fast. And I think it could be X speed would speed us up even more so. Compared to what we're dealing with now. I'm going to put the EV down. Sabrina is not what I want to do. Mars, fine. Let's go for it. This list without Jirachi and the other guy. I don't have Jirachi in here. Actually, Jirachi's a card I need to look at, though. Jirachi. I want to see it. This attack does 30 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Ah, okay, okay. Yeah, see, we're gonna spend a lot of energy switching. We're gonna spend a lot of energy switching here. which I don't love. Versus if we had an X speed, we could already be doing big damage. PCL's there. Sabrina's bait. We're gonna need Sabrina later. I can feel it. I think we ran into a Whaler deck yesterday that just never got online because there was somebody that had like double mana fee, double. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so painful to beat this deck. Double Oricorio is wild. Double Oricorio into basics. Although this could be EX. Like, there's a Luxray EX now, right? Is there not? Oh, maybe he's not EX. I really thought there was a Luxray EX now. We're gonna have a bad time. We're about to have a bad time. Look at all these cards. I guess, do I let the Sylveon go down is the question. Do I let Sylveon go down, or do I think I just PCL, right? PCL buys us one more turn. And now we have energy on stuff. But yeah, X speed would have us already doing things. I would not throw a leaf in here. I mean, everything in this deck is 1 retreat cost. We already have so many supporters. I think drop Mars and go X speed just for the pace of the deck. Just Mars is so good sometimes. Like, there's no way we would win that game from like a couple games ago where we discarded like so very many cards. All right, we take the Zeraora. I guess at Professor's Research. Look at all these cards, though. You know we're getting red carded. Oh, you know we're getting red carded. I'm gonna get rid of the cards, though. Let's just get them out of our... Let's just get them out. And now I can't even Sabrina the Oricorio away because there's a second one. So Oricorio comes in here. You hit me for 50. I retreat. I knock you out. And then I think Sabrina wins the game? Question mark? We didn't lose any points yet. We have so much control in our hand. If they red card, we're very sad. They would have played it by now, though. We have so many cards. There's no reason for them to not play it. Oh, I love that. Knock it out. I don't care. Why would I care about that? Unless you sit here. If you leave it, that's actually kind of smart. Yeah, no, that's I think that might be a throw. You don't have anything doing 80 damage. Unless I'm missing something. There's nothing on your side of the field doing 80 damage. So I kind of... That's actually kind of good for us. Should I put down the Swablu or the Sableye, I guess is the question. I want to put the Swablu down and just trust. I can Mars here. Yeah, I will. Are you playing on PC? You can... Oh, because I attacked. I have to discard something. Okay, discard Pokeball. That's fine. I'm playing on an Android emulator. Android emulator. Hey, Musty Stash, what's going on? Yeah, you can look at it. I have a video on TikTok and on my YouTube channel that describes how to do it, but it's basically just I wouldn't recommend putting your personal data into any of the Android emulators that I'm using. So like, yeah, that's GG. Because even if they go Oricorio here, they hit me, I knock them out. There's nothing they can do there. There's nothing they can do there. Nothing we could do there. Chodek, yeah, here you go. This is kind of pretty good. I would consider dropping Mars for X speed, but this deck is pretty darn good. This is the top 1000. You guys missed it. You guys missed it. This guy's badges are top 1000, top 1000, top 1000. All 3 badges were top 1000 something. So this is like a sweaty McSweaterson, huh? They're like, you won 3 games in a row. You won 3 games in a row. Let's try some skill-based matchmaking, huh? All right. You won 3 games in a row. Let's try some skill-based matchmaking, right? Luxury Volkner? Yeah, probably. Probably. Hey, Crow, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Gotta get back to work. Good luck. Yeah, I have to get back to work soon, too, actually. So do I. Not looking forward to it. Oops. I didn't hit end turn. It's my bad. Oh, never mind. I'm not ending my turn anytime soon because I keep getting cards. You'd love to see it. I would have loved to see... would have preferred to see an Eevee there, if I'm honest with you, but that's okay. Not the best start for us. Pretty good start for them. All right. Caster Labs, why are you not showing my chat? This is annoying. Edit. Clear chat. Settings. Account. Nope, they're both there. What if I try quitting and then reopening the chat app? How about we do that? Caster Labs, exit. Chat's gonna fail for a second. Professor's Research. We got Lucia. I think Lucia's probably the play. Swablu's going down, and I'm pretty sad about that. The question is, do I put the Eevee down so I can draw cards? Do I put Swablu down and just predict that we're going to pull it? Tough scene. This is kind of bad for us in every way. Kind of bad for us in many, many ways. I'm pretty scared about it. I guess we go Eevee. Drawing cards is just too good. I wish I didn't gunk up my bench with a Sableye. That's kind of a throw on my part. Only ever put one Sableye down. Are you playing the unofficial ranked Discord? No, I'm not doing that. Have people created their own ranked because ranked isn't coming out until whenever that is? I'm assuming that's what we're talking about here. I am assuming that's what we're talking about here. Somebody put together their own ranked Discord. Yeah, we're getting smacked. We are getting smacked. What's scary is they're gonna have their big bird online like very soon. I could Mars here, but I don't love that either. I would rather put a Swablu down if Professor's Research could bring me that. Nope, not doing that. I don't think I want to put this Eevee down. I think I would rather wait for a Swablu. Maybe that's a mistake, but Brick City server. I got you. No, I'm not involved in that. Not involved in that. Not involved. Also, I have to announce I will not be streaming probably a good portion of next week. My guess is probably not any of next week. Maybe the very beginning of next week, like Monday, maybe on Monday. But next week is like we're moving, like actually gonna move everything. So I will not be streaming next week. Hopefully the Monday after that I will be back. But it's gonna take me some time to get all the things set up in the new place. And especially internet. I don't know if internet's gonna do what internet does, you know? This is bad. I think we lose this one. I think they got a slightly better draw than us, and I think we lose this one. I go May here. And we give back Eevee and Sylveon. Oh, wait. Oh, I only have to give back one. So we give back actually, I give back Mega Altaria because we already have one. This is probably GG because they got a better draw, but we will give it our best. We will give it our all. Am I moving far? Nah, I'm not moving too far. Not moving too far. About a half an hour away from where I am now. About a half an hour in the direction towards family. And then the plan is to eventually buy a place that's probably another 15 minutes in the direction towards family. We're just like super far away. Ooh, what was that? Oh, Star Drop. I'm so dumb. Hey, it's literally right there. Maybe we drop a single Sableye and add a Jirachi. Maybe we drop a Sableye for a Jirachi. I think the Sableye is critical for when we run into a deck like that. Like that Oricorio deck. But the Jirachi is sneaky. The Jirachi is sneaky. My biggest concern about the move at the moment is actually just the internet, because I don't want to rent a modem from Comcast. I don't want to have Comcast at all. I think they're like the worst company on the entire planet. But the only ISP that works in that area is Comcast. So they have a monopoly over everything, and there's nothing we can do. But I want to use my own hardware that I already have. Can I put it that way because it's like it's over there? But so I'm kind of at a sticky point because I need to work from home. And I'm going to have like, I have to disconnect everything over here before I set anything up over there. So there's going to be a period where I have no internet for a while. Hopefully Comcast is quick and they get it set up quickly, but I don't believe in Comcast at all. I mean, for the OGs, they know how I feel about Comcast. I called them to set up internet on this house, and they set up internet on a house in Michigan and on this house. I've never been to Michigan in my life. Literally never stepped foot in Michigan. So not sure what they're doing. Not sure what they're doing setting up a house out there. But they continued to charge me the entire time. They continued to charge me for it. They literally continued to charge me for it. And there was like kind of nothing I could do. What do I do here? Do I sing? I think I sing. It doesn't really matter if I evolve or not, though. This is like probably a throw, but there's not much I can do. I'm gonna sing. There's kind of no reason to sing, but we'll do it anyways. But yeah, so in the end, I ended up paying over the course of like 3 months, like $400 that was not for internet at my house. Actually wild. And now what's even better is that the address has Michigan. The address that I'm moving to has Michigan in the street name. And I can't. They're definitely going to mess that up. They're definitely going to be like, oh, you mean this other address that I've never been to before in my life? Literally somebody had free internet for sure. But I went in like multiple times to get it fixed and nobody would help me. It was wild. Because I live in Pennsylvania. So I went in and I'm like, hey, can you guys help me cancel this? Like, I don't live in Michigan. And they're like, well, we're sorry. We only work with addresses in Pennsylvania. So I'm like, I'm not driving to Michigan to have somebody help me cancel this plan on a house in Michigan that I've never even seen in my life. Like, this is the most ridiculous problem I've ever heard in my life. It was a scene. It was a scene. I was very angry. Very, very angry. Cursing out multiple managers. It was pretty gross. It was pretty gross. Hey, Steven, what's going on? Finally made a stream. Let's go. This is kind of looking bad for us. I'm not going to lie. It's kind of looking bad for us, not gonna lie. We kind of need them to throw. We a little bit need them to throw here. Top deck and a PCL would be pretty cool. Just kidding, that's not enough. Are you attacking me? Like, what are you trying to do here? You need to charge one more time. Yeah, that's what I thought. They have to bellow one more time. Mars. Oh, I kind of hate it here. I think we have to Professors. There is the PCL. Kind of one turn too late. I think we go like this. Like that. And Eevee gets a knockout. Let's go. I got 3 of the Mega Altaria. EX fancy ones back to back. Let's go. Let's go. This is Moo player. But I wouldn't recommend giving them your information. That's just my disclaimer. They can't attack me or we knock them out. So we're actually in a pretty great spot, barring a Mars. Barring a Mars? Oh, all right, we're in a slightly less great spot now. We are in a slightly less great spot now. I mean, there's still a good chance we get to a basic here, but... No basic. I guess our option is to Sabrina. I think we have to Sabrina and hope for no Leaf. That Mars was pretty clutch. Not gonna lie, that Mars was pretty clutch by them. We could have retreated into Sableye and sacked Sableye and hope for another basic to come through. But I kind of just want to believe they don't have Leaf in their hand. There's 10 cards in their deck still, so like... RSOST. Oh, we got the RuneScape music. Hey, they got the Leaf. All right, well, they just had everything they needed then. 10 cards in their deck still, by the way. I guess 9 cards. 9 cards in their deck still, by the way. Good for them. Still running Giratina. It's crazy. Giratina in 2025 is wild. It's wild. Oh. I don't know. I guess the only other option we could have had there is would have been to retreat into the Sableye, sack Sableye, and give us another turn to draw another basic. I guess. But if we're sacking Sableye, we're still losing bench, though, for more damage. It's kind of just a tough scene. But they could have just as easily had a Cyrus as they had the Leaf. So, you know what I mean? It could have went either way, really. Could have gone either way. A page, thanks for following on TikTok. Appreciate you. Oh. I'm going second. Energy is good. Pro tip, go to your friend accept screen and accept the account Darth Mewtwo. I mean, you know. How are there 52 people on Twitch again? Twitch is popping off, dude. What's going on over there? All right, we're about to get recklessly charged. I do not appreciate that. I'm just trying to decide the course of action here. I could sing and put it to sleep. I think we just give up Sableye. We're not really worried about... we're not really worried about Oricorio right now, so... They're just slowing us down a bit. Other, more different Eevee. May is there. Could have saved the Eevee for a May, to be honest. Still could May. with the assumption we're gonna get the boss, but I think we just assume we get the boss anyways. You're like the only English-speaking streamer on Twitch right now? That's wild. That's wild. We could switch. We could switch to Spanish if you want. Solamente cartas de español. En español. Por favor. How do you say bird? I was gonna say bird. I mean, we're working with this bird. Ava, isn't that wing? AVA, I'm pretty sure. My Spanish is bad. It would be a rough stream out there. It would be a rough stream. En el futuro, solamente español, pero lento y con palabras pequeñas. Look at all these cards, though. So many cards we're drawing right now. It's crazy. Somebody hit the Spanish button on the remote. Again, X-Speed would be huge. X-Speed would actually be huge. I could PCL. I could Sabrina. I could Professors. We got so many options. We got options on our options. I guess Lucia is the correct play. It only draws Swablu, though. Yeah, only draws Swablu. Grew up learning some, but didn't practice. So I had like 4 years in high school and then like 3 semesters in college, or 2 semesters in college. And then I played in a local soccer league it was only Spanish. They didn't speak any English at all. It was always Spanish. So I learned like a lot of curse words, or just like Spanish words that are like focused around soccer, football. And like directional stuff. Izquierda, derecha. Esquina is corner. I've heard many different people that say, like, is it tarjeta or carta? Because I've heard carta before. Carta is like card. Tarjeta is also card, but I think more of like you're mailing a card. Took 7 years of Spanish in school throughout my life, but if you don't use it, you lose it. You really do, yeah. 100%. 100%. All right, so we can knock out this Fanby, but what do we even care? You know, that's the real question. Pokeball draws other Sableye. I think we started taking lives, right? Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure we started taking lives here. I don't know if I really want to take any damage, though. We could Sabrina now. Is that a throw, though? That feels like a throw. I feel like we're going to need that later. Hey, Indy, thanks for the follow on TikTok. Appreciate you. Pokeball's dead card. Just get it out. Take our point. I wonder if I practice that maybe I can have my son learn some. We'll be eventually bilingual. So I know locally, like around where I live, they're starting to introduce Spanish as a second language like way earlier. Like way earlier than I ever learned at all. Like I didn't start learning a second language until probably like 8th grade. And now, like my local elementary school around here is 2nd grade or 3rd grade. They're already starting with some Spanish, so it's kind of cool. Supposedly it unlocks a whole different part of your brain that like some people just never have access to. Like, it's definitely a useful skill. Although with these crazy AI tools nowadays, they're just gonna find a different way to work around it, I guess. They have these things that go in your ears and people just, it automatically translates as quickly as you can speak. Same when I was growing up, second language wasn't an option until junior high, like 7th grade. Yeah, that's about when I think I started too. Which is lame. I personally, I would love to learn more languages. It's just my old man brain can't handle it anymore. My old man brain can't handle it anymore. I think if I went and like lived in a Spanish-speaking country or something for a while, I think I could get pretty good at Spanish. just because I have a pretty good foundation from how long I've spent studying it. But if any other language, my brain just can't handle it. Like I now work for a German company, so I've spent some time in Germany, and I literally just I can't. I think I've learned like 3 German words the whole time I was there. My German's just so bad. Which is funny because I like in school the 2 languages that they offered near me were Spanish and German, and I chose Spanish because I thought it would be more useful. There's more people that speak Spanish around me than German. But now that I work for a German company, it's like, dang, I wish I started learning German. Learned German for 5 years and never got used to it, and now I don't fully understand it anymore. It's like, it's such an aggressive language. It feels like it's so aggressive. From like an English speaker learning German, some of the words, they just feel so aggressive. I mean, they still have a lot of other, and there's a lot of like compound words in German that just make it makes the words sound impossible to pronounce. Like they'll just stack 3 German words next to each other, squish them together, and now that's a new German word. And it's like a monstrous mouthful for anyone that doesn't already speak German. That's what it feels like. Yeah, I think like from I think like a German person is like, it's easy to pick out the smaller subwords and stack them together and understand what they mean. But for an English speaker, it's like Rinflish. What is that? What is that? That doesn't even sound. That sounds like a scary monster you're saying in chat right now. I have no idea. Literally no idea. All right, Evie's here. We got Lucia should bring us the little birds, probably. Yeah, at least one little bird. Love to see that. Now, I may actually put energy on the Sableye. We kind of, this is a risky business though. We need this Sableye for that Oricorio, so like I'm not exactly sure what to do here. We're gonna do it like that for now. What's up, greetings from Germany? Hello, hello. That is one thing I will say while I'm in Germany. As soon as like I'll start off with like hello, and then they immediately jump into German, and then I'm like, oh no, you think I speak German? And then as soon as I speak some English, they flip so quick, and everybody's super nice about it, and nobody cares. But now when I was in Italy, I mean, we didn't go to the touristy part of Italy. We were at like a different part of Italy. But when I went to Italy, it felt very much like they were annoyed that they had to talk to me in English. They were very annoyed that I didn't speak Italian. In Germany, everywhere that I've been so far, people seem pretty friendly about it. They'll just flip the switch for the most part. That's Italians for you. Oh no. I mean, I think it was just because we visited a part of Italy that is not, it's not really touristy. So the fact that we were tourists in a part of Italy that was like, they're not used to, you know, flipping things around like that. And I think we annoyed them kind of rightfully so. Do I need second big bird? Do I need a May? What are we dropping here? So I attacked before I even really thought about what card we're getting rid of. I don't think we need a May at this point in the game. Whew. Still learning German. I've been living here in Germany for 2 years, and my German is still very bad. It's very difficult to learn as Indonesian. English is already difficult for us, to be honest. So I had an argument while I was at TwitchCon with somebody that like speaks Spanish, that I think English has the most exceptions for their words. But somebody saying like Spanish is harder to learn, and I think English is harder to learn because there's so many exceptions for the different words. The fact that they just flipped all the energy off of my Sableye is incredible. I think we probably just lose now. pretty sure we just lose. We may have to sack Sableye. We may have to sack Sableye, add energy to Mega, and then eventually we'll get second Sableye. I mean, we're right there. You know how I discarded that May that would have given us the second Sableye, by the way? I think we have to sack Sableye, though. I think that's the play. Spanish is known for being the easiest to learn. That's what I said. Yeah, that's the side that I took as well. Hey, Nookie, thanks for the follow. But I don't know. I guess there's a lot of, the other tricky bit is there's a lot of different. I mean, this is true in every language. But there's a lot of like different dialects of Spanish. Like South America Spanish is different from Spain, the motherland Spanish. Like 100%. Because like speaking, I live near like a bunch of people from Mexico. I have a buddy from Colombia, and just like some of the words that I learned in school, I learned kind of like the way that they use it in Spain, but some of the words are like completely different if you're talking about like Spanish from South America. Hey, Globster's always here for flute salad. Let's go. English pronunciation is wild. 100%. 100%. I'm with you on that one. All right, what do we do now? I can't believe they had a random Team Rocket Grunt in this deck and it flipped perfectly for them. It's actually pretty wild. It's actually pretty wild. Hey, Dr. Game, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. My wife is Vietnamese and his family wants me to learn. No shot. Oof. Oof. I would try. I think I'd embrace it. If my partner spoke a different language, I would try to embrace the language for sure. They want me to switch something in. What do you want me to switch in? What do you want me to switch in? This is like a tricky decision. I'm going to give them Sylveon. Sorry, I've been yapping. Top 2 meta decks right now. I think this one that we're playing is pretty up there. Somebody asked earlier why we're running Sableye over the Jirachi. Mostly because Sableye one-shots Oricorio. Yeah, see, I knew they were doing something cheeky. I could just tell by the way they were setting that up. I didn't want damage on the Mega Altaria. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to PCL. I'm actually going to PCL the Sableye. No, I'm not. I don't want to get Cyrus. That's my main concern. I think I'm going to PCL. I'm PCLing Sableye. Blaziken probably the other. Blaziken is also very good, yeah. It's definitely up there. Man, X-Speed would be so good. I just don't there's no room. There's no room to put an X-Speed in here. Have you tried Mega Blaziken? I tried a Mega Blaziken, but it wasn't very optimal. I tried like Mega Blaziken paired with Infernape, and it wasn't the right combination of cards. PvP without ranked is some kind of boring. It really is. Yeah, I am upset that they're not bringing it back. It is kind of silly to me that they're not bringing it back. All right, we have to be a little bit careful here. Do I let them do damage here on the Sableye? I think in any case, we have to be afraid of this Arceus. We do one-shot it. But the only way they one-shot Sylveon, or the only way they take out Sylveon is if they, man, maybe I should have saved that PCL for the Sylveon, but I was worried about a Cyrus. We're going to do this, so we're just going to sack. We're just going to sack it. I could Sabrina, but it doesn't matter. Mars is silly. Any idea why ranked hasn't come back yet? I don't know. They're planning on doing it November 27th. It's so far out. I have no idea why, though. I have no idea why. It is kind of lame, though. Like, PvP is nice in the beginning because you can kind of grind ranks before you get, before everybody figures out the meta. Like, now everyone's going to figure out the meta, and then we're going to... Oh, we can't go in with Sableye now. Yeah, we just lose. We legitimately just lose. I guess the play there was to bring in Sableye. No, because then they still just take us out with Jolteon. I have to go like this. I have to Sabrina. They're just going to sack Zeraora. Sacking Zeraora is the correct play. Yeah, I mean, we can still do it this turn. We can still do it this turn. What? Oh, because we don't have enough damage. We don't have enough damage, huh? I see, I see. Do we go other Mega Altaria? I think maybe we do. Although now if they bring in that little bird, we're just cooked. You win with Cyrus now? Do I though? I don't think I do. Oh, I have a point already. You're so right. You're so very right. Brother, I didn't even realize I had a point. I did not even realize I had a point still there. I don't know why I did that. That was kind of silly, but I was thinking I have to retreat at some point. Have you ever played Pokemon XD or nah? I don't think I ever played Pokemon XD. I don't think I ever played Pokemon XD. I played Pokemon Coliseum. I think I even played Pokemon Coliseum. There's a Coliseum too, right? Maybe XD was Coliseum too. I played Pokemon Coliseum. I don't think I ever played XD though. I'm really surprised. All they had to do there was sack Zeraora, and we were in such a bad way. But although we still might have been able to work around it. We take the Zeraora, then they bring Oricorio back in, and Sableye wins it still. So in any case, we might be fine. XD is fun. Professor always shows up as bait. Literally does. Last season, I barely reached Master Ball, and now it feels like ages starting next season. I agree. Yeah, I don't even think I got to Master Ball last season. I was just disappointed that all the cards were the same cards, you know? I was just kind of disappointed that all the cards were the same cards. Figure out the meta, aka everyone is building their Altaria Absol. Yeah, I mean, well, that's how the meta works, right? People find the stuff that works and then they stick to it. Like the issue was last season was Greninja Suicune, and then it was 2 seasons back to back that all you saw was Greninja Suicune. It's like, bruh. What deck you using next? I don't know. We could build something soon. We have some time. I couldn't stomach the meta enough to get to Master Ball last season. Yeah, me either. It was not enjoyable. Absolutely not enjoyable. I took it in American high school. That's the biggest compliment. Oh no. All right. Yeah, we can draw cards, which is cool. Drawing cards is fun. May is not the answer. Professor's research. All right, now May might be the answer. I will put a Sableye down, but not both Sableyes down. How many seasons did we see Dark Tina? I just saw Dark Tina 5 minutes ago, so it's not even over yet. It's not even over yet. Wait, isn't Pokemon XD out on Switch 2 now? Or is it coming to Switch 2? I just saw like a little pop-up. I'm upset because they told me I was going to be able to play Fire Emblem Path of Radiance on Switch 2. And it's not there yet. And it's kind of annoying. Freaking love that game. I've been playing Hydreigon. I think it could be good, but stuck on support. Yeah, Hydreigon is also very strong. Very strong deck. I think a lot of people are running Absol Hydreigon right now. I think that's kind of the play at the moment. All right, so we could take Cleffa. They're going to absolutely smack us with this big old bird, though. Is there anything we can do about it? Not really. I guess what I could do, actually... Well, it doesn't change anything. I could put the energy on Swablu. Well, first of all, it's May. May's first, because this has to give us Big Bird. Yeah. And now we can get rid of Sableye. Get rid of Sableye, get rid of Swablu. We go Mega Altaria, we go Eevee. And now I think we actually don't attack here to bait in the Mega Altaria, then we get first hit with our Altaria. Because then Sabrina and Cyrus and moving stuff around, we get monstrous damage on this thing. I still have Pokemon XD stickers on my GameCube. Let's go. Oh man, I wish I still had my GameCube. I don't know what I must have sold it. Did I trade it in? I forget what happened to it. GameCube was probably my favorite platform. I mean, I guess it's a tie between PlayStation 2 and GameCube. I played two very different styles of games on them though. Tomorrow is Nintendo Direct. Ooh. Nintendo Direct. 9/12. Yeah. No, wait. This one's from 9/12. Nintendo release schedule 2025. Nintendo Direct. 12, 11, 11/6 question mark. I don't see it, but that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. What did they do? Did they Cyrus us? What happened here? No, we sacked. That was intentional. Now we get first hit on this bird. No reason to Sabrina. We can Professors. More ribbons. Ribbons are cool. Pokeball's fine. The draw power on this deck is insane. We hit this thing for 130, and now Cyrus should... Well, all right, so put it this way. Cyrus is either going to win us the game or it's going to win them the game. Water Shuriken, Swablu, right? Or Sableye, doesn't matter. Or Sylveon. Cyrus, yeah, okay. Yep, Cyrus was either going to win us the game or them the game. Yo, did you see the new Fire Emblem? I absolutely saw the new Fire Emblem. I will be playing Fire Emblem 100%. 100% playing the new Fire Emblem. I will be playing new Fire Emblem. I will be playing, I'm going to be playing Metroid Prime. Have you guys ever played, was it Metroid Prime 4? Metroid Prime 4? Have you guys ever played any of the Metroid series? I played the GameCube one back in the day, but I played it at a friend's house. I never owned it myself. So I played it for like, you know, a friend's house amount of time. But I'm actually pretty stoked to try out, I'll be streaming that 100%. That's coming out, when does it come out? Soon, December 4th. We will be streaming some of that December 4th for sure. For sure. I just hope there isn't breeding in any more Fire Emblem games ever. I think the only one that really bothered me the most... I didn't play all through Engage. So Fire Emblem Engage, consider me ignorant. I played like the first 3 chapters and then never finished it. I didn't love 3 Houses as much as everyone else did. Excuse me, breeding? Yeah, I guess you can have kids. You have kids in Fire Emblem. I didn't like 3 Houses as much as everybody else seems to like 3 Houses. What's interesting here is I'm tempted to Stampede. I think I'm actually going to Stampede here. I know it's a weird vibe, but 10 damage on the Entei means I one-shot it later. Is that a throw? That's probably a throw, right? It's such a weird play, right? Do we do that? I'm doing it. I'm doing it. If we get wrecked for this later, it's on me. It's fine. We very much could get wrecked by that later, but we'll find out. Their mat matches your sweater. Oh no. New Metroid Prime is on my wish list. Oh yeah, I'm gonna at least try it out. Like I said, we'll be checking it out December 4th. If anybody wants to take a look at that game, we'll at least be exploring it. I'm a big first impressions video kind of guy. That's like where the channel is headed at this point. So just playing new games for like a couple hours. The ones that I really like will stick around for a bit longer. The ones that I don't like, we're gonna give them the boot. I don't need to put this down, but I'm going to for the extra damage because we are gonna need some damage in a second. See, now you have the option. You absolutely can knock out my Sylveon or do big damage to my Sylveon, but then I'm taking the Entei. I mean, I guess you don't know that I'm taking the Entei, and I don't know that either because I may not be able to pull another basic, but I'm pretty sure I can get another basic out here. The odds are pretty good. I mean, we have 2 Pokeballs, Professor's left. We've got Lucia, we've got May. Anything could really help us here. Another Rocky Helmet. I kind of hate that. Not a big fan. I like 3 houses, but there were some aspects of the story that could have been more fleshed out. Some endings were rushed. I didn't like the concept of like, hey, I'm a professor. I just thought that was kind of weird. I thought that was kind of weird. It was a weird vibe. And I heard I only got to like stage 3 of engage, or like the 3rd level of engage, but I didn't love the story. It didn't hook me enough to keep playing it, so I'm just thinking too much probably. The random stat growth on Fire Emblem also pissed me off. So depending on the Fire Emblem you're talking about, you can adjust that. The difficulty, depending on the difficulty, there was like a setting to change whether you get random stat growth or you get stat growth that matches the class of the character. It depends on the difficulty of the game. I forget which games. Some games that you do that, and some games you had to unlock it. I remember I played like a GBA ROM hack that did it for you, but yeah, we could. What if we just pivoted and just played Game Boy Advance games for the rest of our days? This is a new Game Boy Advance channel. That'd be fun. I think it's like, honestly, the art style of Game Boy Advance is like the most nostalgic for me. It's just pixel art. It's just pixel art, and it's nice, you know? Please play Golden Sun. Oh no. But yeah, soft resetting for stat growth was cancer. Oh man, GBA and DS was peak. I'm with you. I'm with you. GBA was the sweet spot for me. I could play all of the GBA games. I literally bought this controller. Look at this. I literally bought this controller. Hang on, I gotta put my headphones back in because if I hear myself talk, I go insane. I literally bought this controller just because it has a really nice D-pad for playing like 2D, like basically Game Boy Advance style games. Did I ever finish Final Fantasy Tactics? I did not finish Final Fantasy Tactics. I have to Sabrina here, I think. Wait, how much damage does this do if you have the energy? 2 extra energy attached is doing 120. So I actually PCL past 120 and then we're fine. Because I'm assuming they're going flame patch here. That's the part that I'm scared of. I'm going to put this energy down on the Sableye, I guess. Whew. Did you finish playing Final Fantasy Tactics? I did not finish playing Final Fantasy. I probably read it already, but I did not finish playing Final Fantasy Tactics. It is on my list. I'm just trying to decide. I think I'm just going to play it off stream, to be honest. It was one of those where like I wanted to play it all on stream, and I just can never find enough time to stream games that are that long. Same thing with Pokemon ZA. I think ZA, I'm still going to come back and finish it on stream because I haven't touched the story from where we left off, but it's tough. Hey, Colton, what's going on? But yeah, once honestly, probably when Pocket dies down a bit again, since the cards are eventually going to get boring. I'll probably go back to ZA and finish it off, and then we'll be looking for new stuff. Man, Fire Emblem is going to kill the channel, but I would love to just play a ton of Fire Emblem. Need a flame patch here? No, we have something, right? We have something for you. I guess we Sabrina. I actually kind of hate what's going on in front of us now that I'm looking at it. Because this chicken is going to destroy our souls, 100%. This chicken is big bad for us. I know they're going to have a flame patch and then we lose, but let's just do this. They have to go with this bird. That's all you can really do. I don't know why you're even thinking about it. Could you check out Squadra again? 2 new characters since you played a lot. I purchased Gotenks. And I played a little bit the other day. I could definitely check it out again. I'm enjoying Squadra quite a bit. It is fun. I like MOBAs in general. I'm starting to get a little bit addicted to MOBAs in general. But I wish Pokemon Unite was fresh. I really wish Pokemon Unite was fresh, but it's a kind of a dying game at this point. At least that's what it feels like. Have you ever played Smite? I have not played Smite. I might have played like 1 round of Smite back in the day just to install it. I think I didn't like the 3D nature of it, where you like aim in that game, right? It's more like it's like a MOBA shooter style. I kind of like the top down. I kind of like the top down vibe better. I love Gotenks and Squadra. So I was just looking for a technical character that felt good. Yeah, there we go. It's like a third-person aim MOBA. Gotcha. Yeah, I prefer the top-down a bit better. You could probably get me into League of Legends. If League of Legends would let me play it with a controller, if I could use a controller in League of Legends, I would probably be an addict. You would probably only see me play League of Legends always. But I'm not good with a mouse and keyboard, and I just prefer a controller. I really think you could play with a controller on League of Legends and not be at a super disadvantage. Maybe that's like a hot take. I'm sure like some sweaty League of Legends players like, nah, I can't do that, but controller law would be hard. I think it would be hard, but I don't know that it would like, I don't know, like shooters. Shooters are kind of a whole different bucket of like can of worms. Like, what do we do here? I don't like anything. I don't like anything that I see in front of me at the moment. I'm not sure which way to go with this one. But like I've seen what Pokemon Unite does with like touch controls versus controller, and it doesn't really seem like one over the other has a huge advantage. Even with Squadra, like I don't know, I haven't seen any. I haven't tried touch controls with Squadra at all, to be fair. But it seems like people are just like more accustomed to mobile gaming nowadays, I guess. What are we doing here? This is a pretty terrible start for us. May into a Sylveon would be pretty cool. Love that for us. There's the Altaria too. I think we just push our advantage that we have energy first. We should get to attack first here, so let's just do it. Let's just do it. See us here. We got Mega Altaria. We're gonna hit for 70. I could knock out a chicken, honestly. Ooh, it's pretty tempting to Sabrina in the chicken, huh? Maybe that's better. That might be better. That might be better. Yeah, that might be better. It is more dangerous. Somebody asked about my win rate on the day. I don't know. It's pretty darn good. This deck is pretty consistent. There are maybe like 1 or 2 tweaks. You might be able to drop a single Sableye for a Jirachi or something. But other than that, this deck feels pretty darn consistent. Yeah, we are getting hit first now, which does make me very sad. But now we should be like in a pretty good spot, right? Lucia brings us basic Pokemon, which is cool. Swablu's here, Eevee's here. Put them both down. Get energy on the Altaria. And just hit this Fire Dog, I think. And now, like, this thing is Cyrusable for the rest of the game. So now we have 8 cards to get to a Cyrus. Professor's is right there. We'll draw 2 more with Sylveon. So we're drawing 5 cards next turn. And Cyrus just wins no matter what we do. So... Hey, the Michiko, what's going on? Yeah, Rare Candy. They do have Fire Chicken. Pretty good for you. I don't think you have enough heals for Entei to put him out of Cyrus range, though. So yeah, you can come in and knock out the Sylveon. Ooh, you're just coming in. Oh, you have Flame Patch. Flame Patch, Flame Patch. Yeah. All right, we are kind of on the wire here to pull a Cyrus, I think. We get first hit on Blaziken, too, though. Sabrina would be devastating for us. It's close. This is a close game. This one really could go either way. Oh, Mega Altaria is huge, though. We go Mega Altaria. That's like a Sabrina target. Love that. We go Sylveon, because if we get the Cyrus straight away, we just win. All right, we didn't get it. I think Mars is better than Professor's here, because we can't... Even if we Professor's into Cyrus, it could still end up hurting us in the end. So I'm going to Mars. I mean, there's so many cards over there. Look at this. Going down to 1 is great. And now we're hitting this bird first. It is for... Oh, we can put the Sableye down. Get the extra damage. Pretty good. Kind of want to build the Fantina deck, but not enough cards yet. I got you. Lily's cool for you. Actually, very, very good for you, huh? That's a lot of damage. It is a lot of damage. They're about to do a lot of damage back, though, and now we're in big trouble. Coin flip is cool. I like that. Not being burned is nice, but I don't know that it matters too much. We would have been retreating anyways. Oh, there's the Cyrus. Beautiful. Beautiful. I mean, how many cards do we have left? 4. All right, 1 and 5 is still pretty tough on a Cyrus. On a Cyrus top deck. 20%. 20% is still pretty tough. Sheesh. What a day. What a day to play cards, you know? Hey, KB, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. I don't know. The double Sableye is like, it is tempting to drop a Sableye, but this deck is doing so well, I'm scared to touch it. The deck is doing so well, I'm kind of scared to mess with it. One of those types of situations. Going first. First turn Swablu, and they get energy first. I kind of hate all of that for us. Professor's Research into Pokeball. Go Pokeball first. We can go Lucia. down too. Why not? Put them all down. Put them all down. Put them all down. Yo, the Discord command actually works? What? What? The fact... How did you even know there was a Discord? Did you just try it? Did you just straight up try the Discord command? Because honestly, I forgot that I even set that up. What other commands are there? Chatbot. Wait. Oh, my TikTok chat's working now too. Caster Labs must have woke up, dude. Caster Labs must have woke up. Now I gotta go look at my chatbot and see what commands are in there. There's only two. It's just actually there's only one. It's just Discord. That's the only thing. It's just Discord. Do we let the Swablu and the active go down? Probably. I think probably we do. I think we go like this. PCL's there. But I think we probably just let it go down. What does this Jellicent even do? I kind of forget. If this Pokemon is in the active spot and is damaged by an attack from your opponent Pokemon, take one energy from your energy zone and attach it to one of your bench Pokemon. Okay, so this is energy. Oh, you're stacking energy. A Jellicent Wailord. I like that. This is a cool deck. I don't know if it's gonna win, but this is a cool deck, you know? Like, I don't know if it's gonna be enough to win them the game, but it's neat. I forget what this helmet does. 20 less damage. Okay. Not too worried about that at the moment. Other EV can go down here. Although, actually, I think what we do is we go May. Then we go May. And then we go one Sylveon back, one Eevee back. And now this lets us draw cards, which is cool. And now we got Pokeball, which brings our Eevee back again, which is great. It was actually a little bit risky doing that because we... I didn't even realize we needed that. We needed that basic to fill the bench. Didn't even realize it. Super risky bisky. Sabrina. I'm just going to knock this thing out, though. I will Sabrina the following turn, though. Because they're probably gonna bring in the Frillish here. They're just working on stacking their Wailord. Yeah, I understand that. The following turn, though, we'll Sabrina and bring this thing in, and then they'll be in trouble. How's Mega Altaria doing? Honestly, we've won almost every game, which is a crazy sentence. I think one of the games we lost was a mirror match. Other than that, we've like won most of the games today, which is crazy. This deck is pretty good. Yeah, now we Sabrina and they're in big trouble. Although they're going to put a basic down. Yeah. Smart. That is smart. So now they stack Mantike. I think now we actually take a point. How much damage can you do to me? At most you're doing is 100 damage. So yeah, we don't Sabrina. We actually don't Sabrina here. We just knock this thing out. And we Sabrina the following turn to win, I think. I don't even mind getting attacked by this thing. I think the better plays here is to just Pokemon Center Lady, so that I'm full HP. I will put energy here, and then smack this thing. There we go. No, we'll save the Sabrina. Kill the Jelly, and then this thing can come in and attack us once, and then we Sabrina and just win. Their Sabrina bait becomes our Sabrina point. Because this is not enough damage. Ooh, the silver! No way. No way they have silver. What a crazy pull, dude. What a crazy pull. No way. We need that back. We legitimately need that back. I think we lose now. That's wild. That was a... Who's running silver? It's so good. So good. All right. Yeah, I think we're cooked. Do we Mars? You're saying retreat in Mars? I could Professors into to get my Sabrina back, though. I guess we have to worry about their Cyrus, though. All right, we'll do this. We'll go like this. Go like that. Get the heck out of here. I'll Mars. I will Mars. It feels like Professors is better, but... I will Mars. You gasped. Silver is just a crazy card to have in your deck. It worked for them though. It worked, so I can't complain about it too much. Sabrina. Sabrina's fine. We just toss a Sableye, right? Yeah, you can take the Sableye. I'm okay with that. And I guess we just put Sylveon back in. So we're still not doing enough damage to this thing. There's our Sabrina. Okay, so now we just win. Now we just win. There we go, like that. We put our Sableye down. I almost accidentally threw a Professor's there. Would have been bait. We only had 3 cards left. So, I mean, it was 33%, you know. 33%. It's a cool deck. It is a cool deck. I appreciate the effort. I appreciate the effort. Especially the silver that I was not expecting, but it didn't matter in the end. It did not matter in the end. This deck is too good. Can you show the deck? Yeah, here you go. This deck is too good. I was gonna be so mad if you lost. I mean, there's nothing that we could have done about it. The silver is just a wild pull. The silver is just a wild play. Sableye first is miserable for us. Kind of hate that. Kind of the worst possible start here. This might be our L because this is a fire chicken. You know we're playing against this fire chicken, which is sad. Pretty much the worst way to start any game. We have Professors, though. You can't complain about Professors. Double Professors. Pokeball, give me something good. Give me an Eevee, please. Nah, Swablu's fine, though. Would have preferred Eevee, but... They're getting energy. We're starting Sableye active. They're getting energy first. Everything about this is bad. Everything about this is pretty bad for us. Oh, I'm ready for a nap. It's only 2:30, and I'm ready for a nap. Other Swablu. I'm not gonna put that down yet. Professors. I actually wanted to May, and I'm being a little bit silly that I didn't do that. Like that. Now the May is kind of irrelevant, so I guess I could put the other Swablu down. I need some damage on this thing. I'm tempted to put energy on Sableye, but I think it's just bait, right? This is a tough scene. Actually a tough scene. I guess I'll put the Swablu down. Oh. Pretty terrible start. Yeah, I would love an X speed. Sylveon's nice. We already had a Sylveon, though. I give us a bunch of cards. Pokeball, go. Had a what for the retreat? I would like an X speed. X speed is on my list of things I would like in this deck, but I can May. We're not gonna Mars right now. Put the energy here. I can May and toss a Sableye. This is like the only deck that you could get. I feel like I get 2 megas online every game, or I could get 2 megas online like every game. It's pretty wild. Are you gonna stack Entei still? Entei draw power into Mega Blaziken is pretty broken. I don't think I would run Heatmore, although I guess they have to run Heatmores probably for Oricorio. Hey, Invader, what's going on? It's a Rocky helmet or a cape? A cape, okay. I think our goal here would be to take down the Entei and then Sabrina in the Anteater. Could Sabrina now, but they're just going to give up the Anteater, right? Although, do they have any fire energy in their discard pile? No energy discarded, which means they wouldn't be able to Flame Patch. And they'd have to put energy on something to retreat it. No, it just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. All right, put the EV down. Shut up and put the EV down. Mars is not relevant. Actually, it is. They got a lot of cards. 6 cards down to 2. It's not terrible. Non-EX Blaziken for Oro. Yeah, I guess Heatmore is not really it, right? You're only doing 30 damage. You're only doing 30 damage. Hey, Camper Chris, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. All right, we're getting blazed. I don't like that. Not a fan. Not a big fan of that. We go PCL here. PCL. I go energy here. I retreat. Actually, we draw cards too. We draw cards. I should always draw cards first. It was silly to play PCL without drawing cards. Nothing impactful, so it was fine. But now I retreat here into this. And we take out the Entei. And Sabrina wins the game. Barring a Mars or a red card, which gets rid of the Sabrina, we should win the game. There's literally nothing. There's nothing in our deck anyways to draw. So we would still, even if they did everything, we would still have a pretty good chance of getting Sabrina back. Pokeball's fine. And the reason I retreated here is because Red would actually take me out there. Red would take me out there, so that's why I did the swap for the full HP one. Guess you can buy Professor Oak Hollows on eBay. You can, yeah. I heard about that. It's wild. I mean, that's literally why they had all the trade restrictions. Everybody else sees the trade restrictions as greed, and they didn't want that to be a thing. Like the companies just kind of getting greedy with it. Oh, now we have to retreat again, anyways, huh? But they were actually legitimately trying to prevent real world trading of the cards. They've now failed, as you can see, but that's what they were trying to do. Not to defend a company that has made millions and millions of, like, millions upon millions of dollars on this game, but that was their goal. We have to, let's just Sabrina here. We have Sabrina and Cyrus. Let's just use them. Yeah, I understand that you're bringing the Fire Dog in. We should still live, barring a Cyrus, but it's kind of a race to Cyrus once again, I think. If they have Cyrus, they win. If we get to use our Cyrus, we're fine. Oh, Sabrina also does it, huh? Yeah. Yeah, that's a GG. Dang. Well, there you go. Fire Dog plus Fire Chicken beats beats us. Hey Tristan, thanks for the follow. That was a good game though. I mean, we had this Iris, we were ready to do it. I don't think there was anything we could have really done any better there. But that is the conclusion on our stream today. I have to get the heck out of here. I've been live for 2 hours. I will be back tomorrow with some more Pokemon TCG Pocket, most likely. I will not be live next week, though. Just letting everybody know. I'm just going to call it. I was thinking maybe I could stream on Monday, but I don't think it's going to happen. I'm working on moving next week, so I'll just be busy. Maybe I'll sneak one in the afternoon if the internet's still up and working. But thank you guys for hanging out. And subscribe, because I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube so that they can stop getting my content for free. Okay. See you later. Oh, no, I hit the wrong button. Love you. Bye.